Doop-a-doop-doop-doop. Hello out there. Hello. Are you there? Major Tom calling ground control. Welcome to another Sunday in the Geekfort. That's right. We're in my lovely canopy of fake wood, which sometimes has been known to be called bacon. But it's not bacon. It's supposed to look like wood. Well, a lot's gone on this week. It's been a fun week for me. I don't know about you guys, but we're here. We made it another week. Trying to get the Madlibs ready to go here for us. I got a lot of things to share during show and tell today. So I hope you guys are all interested in seeing what I got to show you. I got something in a big box. Well, not a big box. It's a heavy box. Something in this. I'll show you guys later. Then we'll play, of course, Madlibs first. We've got our usual suspects of Madlibs right now. This one, we're on the final Madlib for this one. So this one might be one we play today, and that we will have to get one to replace it. Of course, we have Avengers, and then we have DC Comics, and then we have Star Trek. So one of the three will be the start. I think maybe we will start with Star Wars, because Star Wars, well, like I said, we've got one left. We might as well start with Star Wars first, right? Right. Rightio. See if anyone joins in the fun. Right now, I don't see anyone in the chat area. So I'll just wait a few minutes to see if anyone will join us. I'm watching Clue right now. I have Clue on in the background. They're in the scene where they're all eating dinner, or they just finished the first course of dinner, which was shark fin soup, and which Mrs. Peacock made it very clear that she's acquainted with the soup and finds it very tasty. And they're about to eat monkey's brains as the second course. I hope everyone's had. Hello, hot cocoa. Ooh, that sounds yummy. I had some hot cocoa a few days ago. I'm actually pretty warm right now myself. It's my apartment's pretty warm, so I don't have to warm up with anything. But it is a very overcast day. It was raining this morning, but it's not raining anymore. So it's becoming a very nice fall day. All the trees where I live are turning colors. There's some yellows and some reds and some vibrant oranges. It's so pretty. How is it where you are at, Becky? Is it pretty warm? Or excuse me, not warm, but is it getting pretty wet and fall-like where you are? Well, I wonder if anyone else will join us today. There's a lot we can talk about and do until they get here. Oh, yeah, that's a temperature for you. Yeah, it's been raining off and on all week. Yesterday, I went with some friends. Actually went out and was around people for a little bit, for about a good 2 to 3 hours. We did some really good job of staying socially distant and wearing masks, but we had a lot of fun. We went to Seattle Center, and one of the people that joined us was two friends, or one was a friend and her friend came to join us on a trip. They were on a trip, and so we met up with them. And she had her dogs with her. She has a YouTube channel. She goes by Mealer Husky. I don't know if you follow Mealer Husky, Becky, but she has a fun channel about her two dogs. And she's been doing this really fun little skits on TikTok called Fluffmaster 1000. It's been really fun to watch. But I got to meet her puppies yesterday. Oh, they were so cute. She has two Huskies. One is named Phoenix, and the other one is named Griffin. And they are so sweet. Just the sweetest little dogs ever. Griffin was not used to traveling, so she was a little tense and keyed up, trying to figure out where she was and what was going on. But Phoenix was pretty just chill. and she's very friendly. She licked my face. Well, she licked my mask because she couldn't lick my face because the mask was in the way, but she still enjoyed licking it. Well, do we want to start a Mad Libs and see if anyone else joins us, Becky? Because we can start one, or I can talk about something else. What do you want to do? Or we could talk about Clue. Have you seen Clue? Oh, I haven't seen. I actually forgot I bought it, and I found it in my car when I was cleaning up my car yesterday. So I just had to watch that. Whatever I like. Oh my goodness, my choice, dealer's choice. Well, let's. Oh, I know what we can talk about. Clue? You want to talk about Clue? Okay. I found something interesting about Clue. Have you not seen Clue? Have you never seen Clue, Becky? It is a fun movie. I think it's on one of the streaming services. I think it might be on Hulu or Netflix. It's a movie based on a board game of all things, and it actually works. It actually works as a movie. It's a whodunit. It's a murder mystery, but it's comedic. It's not. It doesn't take itself too seriously. So it revolves around these 4 characters. Is it 4 or 5? 5 characters who have supposedly been accused of killing someone named Mr. Body. So there's Colonel Mustard, Mrs. Peacock, Miss Scarlet, Mr. Green, and I'm forgetting the other one, Miss White, and they're all in this big house together. And there's a maid that wears who's French and wears like a French maid outfit, and then there's a chef, and then there's a butler, and they all are brought together to this old creepy house to discuss blackmail because they've all been blackmailed by someone. They think it's Mr. Body. Mr. Body is killed within the first act of the movie, and then they try to figure out who killed him. But all these other things start happening. And it's a fun movie. You should definitely watch it. It's got Tim Curry in it. It's got Madeline Kahn. A lot of good character actors are in it. And it was made in the late 80s. I think what year was it made? Let me see here. It came out when did it come out? 1985. It's an hour and a half. It's not very long at all, and it's a great movie to watch just because, like I said, it's a murder mystery, a whodunit, but it doesn't take itself seriously. It's really funny because all the people are playing it in a very comedic and silly way. There's a lot of physical comedy, like some people trip over things and some people get annoyed. It's actually based on a board game called Clue or Cluedo, depending on where you're from, because it was originally created, I think, in Britain, and it was called Cluedo. And when it came to the States, they just called it Clue. So it's a fun game to play. It's one of my favorite classic board games to play. I own 2 versions of it that are really fun to play. Yeah, it's different. Oh, like Werewolf by Night? No, this is less like Werewolf by Night because you know who the players are and you have a board and you're moving them with dice along the board. So you have to get to certain places to be able to make I think they call it an assumption or something. So yeah, it's very different. Like Werewolf by Night and Murder on the Dance Floor, it's more like you're sitting in a room, everyone gets a card that has a character on it, and then that's who they play for that round. Whereas this one is more about you go around in a circle, and whoever figures out and you have little cards you can write down notes on. And then if you think you know who killed Mr. Body, you can go to a room and say, I think it was Colonel Mustard in the dining room with the candlestick, and there's little objects you can put in the room that you're in, and and then if you're wrong, then you're out of the game. But if you're right, you win the game. Oh, just what you called the games back then? Well, there's a game nowadays called Werewolf by Night. It's essentially you sit around and you pick who's who, and then you have to figure out who's the werewolf. So it's actually you can get it as a box or an app, and then in the box are some cards. You pick a card, and whatever card you get, that's who you are. And if you're the werewolf, they have to figure out if you're the werewolf or not. And yeah, but that's a different kind of version. So, but the movie is really fun because it does take a lot from the board game in a way, because every character has a name from the board game, and they also have the different objects that they supposedly use to kill someone. So yeah, and the movie, you did 1,945 steps today. Good, creepy number, but that's good. That's good. I'm glad. I did a lot of steps yesterday when I went walking with my friends around Seattle Center. Seattle Center is I'm trying to think what we compare it to. Have you ever been? I don't know if you've been to the Pacific Northwest, but Seattle Center is just a big open space that has some museums and some art exhibits, and it's where the Opera House is and the ballet is at, and there's a sports arena there. So it's like just an event area here. Yes, Di was with me. Yes, Real Beal Vlogs was with me. She and I were the ones that were. Mealer told us that she was coming up here, so we decided to go together to meet with her, and it was so much fun. We ended up at this little restaurant that was like an oyster bar, and I think I was the only one that actually ate oysters. I had some broiled oysters, and they were so good. But it was a fun little excursion. It was nice to be around people for a little bit of time. So yes, it was good. I think Diana and Mealer both recorded video for a vlog for that. So you'll probably oysters can taste metallic. It depends on if they're farm or fresh. I've had fresh and farmed, and they can have a little metallic taste if it's not the best. Yeah, I don't know when Mealer or Diana will put up their vlogs, but I'm sure they'll get them up eventually. So yeah. What else is going on? We actually, the funny thing is, last night when we were having dinner, it was around the time that Dan has his game show going on, his trivia show, and we tried to call in as a group to play, but we just couldn't get in. We just couldn't get in. We wanted to, but we couldn't. We couldn't do it. It would have been fun if we could all, like the four of us, been able to like call in and try to answer the questions. It would have been super fun. We tried listening to some of it, and I got 2 of the questions that they were talking about right. Oh, it's true. It is pretty late in the day where we are, but really late at night where you are, if I'm correct in saying so. Because right now it's like, what, 10 or 11 o'clock at night where you are right now? Isn't that right? Yeah, I think that's what you said it was. You're in Germany. 11 p.m. That's true. Well, hey, about this. Let's maybe start playing a Mad Lib and see if anyone else joins us. Sound good? I thought we would do, let's go ahead and do DC Comics. Because I like DC Comics. It's a fun one. Okay. So the first word I need is an adjective which describes something or somebody. That's the first word I need. I know it's like a private live stream. Well, there is someone else here, but they're just sort of watching. They're not interacting with us. Gloomy. Gloomy. Okay, now I need a noun. A noun. Puppy. And now I need another noun. This is going to be a fast game. Oyster. Nice. Nice. Next, I need a verb, which is an action word. An action word. Oh, pardon me. Driving. And now I need an adjective again, which describes something or somebody. Ooh, 5:50. I got up early this morning too. I got up maybe like 2 or 3 minutes before you, but I didn't have to drive anywhere. I just had to get up because a friend of mine is doing a live stream right now as we speak. He's going to do it for 24 hours on Twitch. He's raising money for a shelter near where he lives for battered women and children. He's raising money for toys and clothes for them. He's a DJ, and so he's doing a 24-hour DJing over on Twitch. And so I helped out a little this morning with that, so I had to get up early. But driving that early in the morning, oof. Okay, next I need a noun. And while you do that, I'm going to get something to drink. Oops. Oops, sitting on things. Oh, bummer. I knew you meant train. I've been to Germany. I've been to Europe. I know when you say station, it means train station. So, I mean, in some cases, though, it could mean bus because station is where I live. The station, what we call the station, is a place where there's buses and trains. So we just call it the Everett Station. Oh, well, that works for a noun too. Now I need a name that's male. Not my name, but a male name, a first name that's male. Jamie. Next, I need an exclamation, something you would exclaim. Ah! And now I need an adjective. Cute. And next, I need a name that's female. Female name. No, wait. Oh, no, just a male name. Another male name. My hair was in my eyes. Couldn't see all that hair. My hair is really thick and long. I need to get it cut. Greg, where are you getting these names from? Are these names coming from somewhere specific? Next, I need a noun. Person, place, or thing. Which, that fits the season. Okay, next I need, we don't get these very much, an adverb, and an adverb tells how something is done. An adverb tells how something is done. Adverb. Tells how something is done. So like when you do something, a word that says that you're doing that. Your brain. It's really late at night. It's okay. It's okay. So like if you're doing something like when you are in the kitchen and you have a spoon and you take that spoon and you put it in a pot and you quickly. Well, quickly is more like an action word, which is a verb. So an adverb is like I was just saying, like you have a spoon, you put it in a pot and you do what? or you're walking along and you pick up your phone and you start. So that would be, those words would be an adverb. So when you're doing something quickly, it's that thing you're doing quickly that's the adverb. That's the action. An adverb. An adverb is an action. Something, it says how something is done. So it's the action of doing it. So if you want to say how something is done, like if you never gave me one. Oh, hi, Crystal. We're looking for an adverb. Becky and I are having a communication issue. I think she gave me a word, but I don't think I saw it. Loudly would work. And then I need part of the body. Oh, you did give me the word quickly. I just didn't understand that. I'm off now too, Crystal. But anyway, the word we need now, Crystal, is, if you want to give it, is part of the body. So the next word we need is toes. Toes are part of the body. And the last word we need for this Mad Lib is a number. We need a number. Leg. No, that's not a number. I'm not doing well at this today. Number two. Okay. So I'm now going to read this Mad Lib to you guys. So far, Becky has given us all the answers. So this is Becky's special Mad Lib. And it's from DC Comics. And it's called Superhero Help Wanted. In the Help Wanted section of the Gloomy Planet, Cyborg saw an ad for a superhero. Puppy wanted, the ad read. Must be stronger than the school bully, run as fast as a track oyster, and it would be good if he could also drive. He can't be afraid of any kid, not even the ones that are a lot more beautiful than him. He doesn't have to wear a train like Superman or Batman, but it would be cool if he did. Please reply to Jamie. Cyborg thought, I better respond to this ad myself. Later, Cyborg met the boy who had placed the ad, who said, I never expected a cute hero would actually answer me. When that bully Greg sees that you're my witch, I'll bet he stops picking on me right away. Cyborg loudly held up his toes and gave the boy a high two. Don't you love it when someone gives you a high two? Yay! That was funny, Becky. That was fun. We did a thing. Well, I want to show you guys something I got from Club D23, which is the Disney Park fan club. Yes, Jamie is the hero and Greg is the bully. Hey, this is their alter egos. We don't know what really goes on when we're not allowed. So I'm part of a fan club for Disney called D23, and they sent out their every few months thing, which is usually a magazine instead of a newsletter. And they had something bonus in there. And the bonus was these fun postcards. I got some postcards. He's too nice for that. That's true. So the postcards are different lands from some of the different Disney parks. And so the first one is, of course, Fantasyland from Disneyland. Isn't that a cool postcard? I can't wait to send that out to someone. And the next one is the Hollywood Tower Hotel. And it shows what it looks like before it became the spooky Halloween Tower of Terror. Isn't that cool? And then the next one is also, this one comes from Japan, from the Tokyo Walt Disney World, or the Tokyo Disneyland, that has the other land next to it that's called Disney Sea. And it's called American Waterfront. So it looks like the waterfront in an American town, like a little harbor, and there's a cruise ship, and there's just a lot of different little like places that look like a place like at a harbor. Hi, Marie. Oh, good. I'm sure that the park walk was fun with Shorty as usual, right? I'm just showing everyone what I got from my D23 this time. And it has to do with the Disney parks because they're celebrating Disneyland's 65 years. So the next one is called Discoveryland. This postcard is from Disneyland Paris. So that's Discoveryland. It has more like a Jules Verne-esque look to it. Sort of like a very Victorian era idea of what the future would look like. And then the next one comes also from, is this Shanghai? Oh, it's Hong Kong. So this is Hong Kong Disneyland, and it's the Mystic Point or Mystic Manor, because they don't do haunted. They don't like, their idea of like this the hereafter and ghosts is very different than American idea. And so this is that one. I thought it was called Mystic Manor, but I guess it's called Mystic Point. So, and the tour, you got a tour guide, which is this guy, and then maybe the little monkey. So that's really cool. Yeah, Hong Kong has a Disneyland. They've had a Disneyland for a long time. They were after Disneyland Tokyo, they were the next park that was made. So it goes Disneyland, Walt Disney World, Tokyo, Hong Kong, and then Shanghai. Oh no, excuse me. Hong Kong, Paris, and then Shanghai. And speaking of Shanghai, is their what they call Treasure Cove, which is their version of Adventureland or the New Orleans Square, which is where their Pirates of the Caribbean is located. Their Pirates of the Caribbean, I've seen video of people on it, is super intense. Like, you don't just go down a drop, you actually go backwards. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. So those are the postcards that came with the D23 Club. And then their magazine, which is called 23 Magazine, it has to do with the 65 years of Disney. And I love the back because it shows, I love the artwork on it, and shows the different lands of Disneyland and some of the other parks. Like there's Animal Kingdom, there's the Tron ride, there's the carousel, there's the hitchhiking ghost from Haunted Mansion. That's from Disney Sea as well, which is in Tokyo. It's really fun. Oh, look, there's Ratatouille ride, which is at Disneyland Paris. And of course, there's the Contemporary Hotel with the monorail in Walt Disney World. And really what's cool is in the magazine, there's different articles about different things having to do with Disneyland and different lands and stuff, like some of the hotels and how that's changed over the years. It's really cool. And it shows all the different, they've got pictures of all the different castles in here too, which is really neat to see. So that's the D23. I have not been to Paris, Becky. The only places in Europe I have been, not counting layovers, have been Germany and Italy. I've been to 5 cities in Germany, and I've been to 3 cities in Italy. Yeah, but I don't know if I really want to go to Paris because I'm not a big Francophile. I might want to go to Disneyland Paris, but I wouldn't want to go to Disneyland or Paris itself. Cities in Germany I've been to. I've been to Munich 4 times. I've been to Heidelberg once. Leipzig once. Erlangen. Intervorhessen. Forgot the other city I went to. What was the other city we went to? I've forgotten the other cities I've been to. It's been a while. I'd have to look at the pictures from that last trip I went to Germany, because we went to 3 or 4 places and we stayed in 2 small towns. And then Italy, I've been to Rome, Florence, and Venice. And I would love to go back to Venice again. I love Munich. Munich is so nice. There's so much about Munich I haven't seen. But I've been to like downtown, like Marienplatz, and where they have Oktoberfest, and the park where they have the Chinese pagoda, I think it is. I can't remember what it's called, but it was fun. Before it sinks. Yes, Venice is always sinking. Since the very beginning when they built it, it's been sinking. It was nice to go to. I found this little place in Venice, this little shop. It wasn't very big. And for €5, you got a really good, cool cup of pasta. And they had like 8 different sauces you could have on the pasta. And the pasta was made fresh in the store. I think I went twice in the 2-day period because it was just so good. But anyway, hey, let's go ahead and do another Madlibs, shall we? I think it's time to do the last and final Madlibs of Star Wars, because there's one left. Been to Venice in 2007, wasn't too crowded. We only got food in some side roads of the side roads. One of the other places we got that was a side space in Venice was a lasagna. Oh, so good. It was freshly made there too. I went to Venice 3 or 4 years ago, and it was in February, and we arrived in Venice on Mardi Gras, but we're late for the actual celebrations. It was all ending, and it was all done for the day, so we didn't actually get to see it. But we got some masks. I have a mask somewhere in the house. I don't have it displayed anywhere, but I have it. Sardinia, Italian island called Sardinia. I've heard of Sardinia. I've never been there, but that sounds interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and start the final Madlibs, Star Wars Madlibs. This is it. This is the last one. This is the final Star Wars Madlibs. Better than the Caribbean. Well, the closest to the Caribbean I've been is Pirates of the Caribbean. I've never been to the Caribbean or the Caribbean. All right, so we're ready to do a Madlibs again. I'm excited. Here we go. Final Star Wars Madlibs. Okay, the first word I need is an adjective which describes something or somebody. Let's go. Let's go to the Caribbean. I don't know if I want to do that. A little hard to do that kind of stuff right now. Excited. That's a good word. Okay, now we need a noun. A person, place, or thing. A noun. By the way, I have Clue, the movie, playing on the background. Becky had never seen it, so I spent a few minutes describing Clue to her. So if anyone else is watching this and has not seen Clue, you should go see Clue, the movie. It's amazing. So fun. Pumpkin pie. I am not a fan of pumpkin pie. Surprise, surprise. I love the fall. I love the changing weather. But I don't love pumpkin pie. I love apple. Oh, apple pie. I haven't made a good apple pie in a while. I need to maybe make another apple pie. It's that time of year again for apple pie. Okay, Crystal, have a good night. Thanks for coming out. See you later. So we need an adjective, guys, Just something to describe something. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of pumpkin spice either. Ooh, you should do it, Marie. There's so many different ways to do a pie. Oh my goodness, I wish I could be there to help you make it or to eat it. One of the two. Just remember, when you're making a pie, the simplest recipe for pie, if you're going to make it from scratch, if you're going to make pie crust from scratch, it's just water, butter, and flour. That's it. You just combine those. I'm guessing the adjective, Becky, you chose was nice. But yeah, if you look online for recipes, there's lots of different recipes. It all depends on how you mix it together. You can use it with you can mix it together with a food processor, or you can use a pastry cutter, which is just essentially like these things that look like tongs. They're on an oval shaped handle, or you can use a fork, or you can use your hands. It's up to you. Lots of different ways. Or you can just go the route of going and buying pre-made pie crust. That's totally fine too. The next word I need is a noun. A noun. A person, place, or thing. Pie. Good choice. I need another noun. Yeah. If you don't want to go the deep route of like making everything from scratch, you can definitely just get a pre-made pie dough, and then make those differently too. You can get it where it's not in a pie pan. You can just unroll it and put it in a pie pan, or you can get some that are pre-made in a pie pan at some places. Well, it looks like the next two words are nouns. So if you guys want to both give me a noun, we'll have two nouns. Knife. What are you running with? I had a knife. Oh! I need one more noun. Cheese is a good noun. That works. Cheese. Do you know that some people like to eat pie, apple pie specifically, with a slice of cheese? I don't understand that one at all. At all. Adjective. I need an adjective, something that describes something or somebody. Weird. That's a good adjective. I need another adjective. So someone has another adjective. I don't like Brussels sprouts either, Becky. Oh, disgusting. Like, it has no flavor, and it's just, ugh. Just don't like the way it tastes. Strange is a good adjective. Now I need a verb ending in ing, and a verb is an action word. So an action word that ends in ing. Yes, worst smell and consistency is a good word for it, Becky. Worst smell and consistency of any vegetable out there. Fluffing. Now I need a noun. Cat. And I need another noun. Pillow. Now I need a part of the body. A part of the body. arms. Now I need an adverb. An adverb again tells how something is done. Quickly. All right. Now the last word of the last Star Wars Madlibs. Are you guys ready? Here it comes. I need a verb ending in ing, so an action word that ends in ing, so a past tense action word. Oh, we didn't do a drum roll. Farting. That's a perfect one. Perfect one for all of our silliness that we do in these Madlibs. Totally makes sense. Okay, this final Madlibs for the Star Wars Madlibs is titled Droid Journeys. All right, here we go. It was an exciting day on Tatooine when the protocol pumpkin pie C-3PO met the nice droid R2-D2, and a legendary relationship began. The two droids are as different as night and pie. C-3PO is scared of his own spoon, while R2 never lets any knife get in his way. You know what? He never lets any knife get in his way. But these droids are both heroes, just as much as Jedi cheese. 3PO... 3P... Jeez. 3PO is always at the ready to offer the weird odds, and you can always find R2 on top of Luke's spaceship, even during the most strange adventures. They had their share of troubles while fluffing with the rebels. Who can compare the time that R2 was hit by a cat during the attack on the first death pillow? There's a question mark there. Use the codes, cheese. Or the time 3PO was unassembled in Cloud City, only to be put back together by Chewie, who put his arms on backward. No one knows how quickly they've suffered while farting against the dark side. That was awesome. That was awesome. Farting against... They must fart against the dark side. Star Wars. Well, that was the end of this one. So what I need to do now is we need to pick a new one. So what I'm going to do is I will make a list, and I'll put it maybe on one of my social medias of like 4 choices for a new one to add to the mix, because we still have these 3 left to go through. So what I'll do is I'll pick 4 for us to choose from, and I'll order that one and I'll add it to the mix. Or we just go through these 3, and then as we get down to like 1 or 2, I can order another one. But I have something else to share. Oh, it's a little heavy. This I'm excited to share with you guys. That could be one of them. There are so many. There were so many Disney Madlibs to choose from. I was very surprised how many Disney Madlibs there are. So I think at least 1, if not 2, of the choices will be Disney, which would make it really hard because they got really specific with the Disney Madlibs. It wasn't just Disney Madlibs. It was like different like things, like princesses and villains and all sorts of things. All sorts of things. So hold on one second. I need to get something up and going here. It has to do with what's in this box. So I already know what's in this box because it's a Kickstarter I did. And the mailing address has a picture on it. They made an actual picture logo they put on it. Ooh, a holiday themed Madlibs. Okay, I'll put that on the list. I'll look and see if there's a holiday one. That would be good. So what's in this box is a Kickstarter I did for a comic book. It's a comic book that's called Trekker, It's a sci-fi fantasy comic book. Let me bring it up. It was originally made with Dark Horse Comics. And they have their own website now. It was the creator. Ron Randall is the creator of it. And so I did a Kickstarter, which is a Kickstarter to help fund more of the comic book, but also to make a graphic novel. And this graphic novel is very heavy. But they always give you little extra special things in with the box, with whatever you get. So the first thing I got was the bookmark for the next Kickstarter of the comic book. The next Kickstarter is called Trekker Hunter's Moon. So it's about this woman who's sort of like a hunter hunting things down. Ooh, this is neat. So there's this little timeline of events about her. Her name is Marie St. Clair. That's the Trekker's character's name. So she looks like in the current when the current storyline began. So this is like a little timeline about her. That's cool. And then here it is. Oh boy. Oh look, there's popcorn. This. Let me take it out of the plastic. I can get out. I can tear the plastic without having to use a scissors. Oh, I might have to use scissors. Yep. Let's see if I can do this without cutting into it. There we go. That should work. Nope. It didn't. Try it again. Okay. I'm going to get it open, I promise. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. There. Here it is. Volume 1, Trekker, The Complete Journey. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's got that new book smell, and it's a hard cover. Look at that hard cover. It's really pretty. And it even comes with like one of those fancy like connected bookmarks. So as you're reading it, I can put it where I left off at. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The inside cover. It's beautiful artwork. Oh, wow. This is amazing. I feel like I should be wearing gloves opening this. So cool. Look at this is the chapters. And then the picture of Mary St. Clair, the main character. Oh, wow. Oh, and this is really high quality paper. This is not just paper. This is it's very like, it's got a feeling to it that's very almost plastic-like. Oh, this is going to be fun to read. I can't wait to read this. This will take me a while to read. It's over 530 pages. So that's fun. But that was a Kickstarter. It's like all the comic books that he made or wanted to make, all of them published together in one book, and he's starting a second Kickstarter for it. And you can go to trekker.com, TREKKER, to find out more about it. And the new Kickstarter already launched. It's going on right now. Cool. Well, it's been about an hour. I have some other things I do need to get to. So I think we're going to end it. Oh, you read the Harry Potter books within all 7 of the books? You read all 7 of the books within 2 nights, Becky? Oh, each. Okay. I was like, that's pretty impressive, Becky. Well, I think I'm going to end it today at this time, this moment, because I think it was a good, fun day. That would be a little hard to do all of that in more than one day. I'm going to put this back in the box because I just don't feel comfortable not having it in the box because I think it will be safer. All right, let's put you back in there for now. Cool. The guy who made this comic book, the Trekker, Ron Randall, I've seen him at a lot of cons and talked to him a few times about things and bought some of his stuff because he's also an artist as well as a writer. So it was really cool meeting him. But anyway, I think that's it for today. I'm glad you made it for the last half of it too, Marie. You've been able to come for most of it. That's pretty cool. So then, yeah, I will see you guys next Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel. And I will try maybe to get the post up about it being up a little sooner. So if you guys want to share it and let other people know about it, you can. But definitely this week I will post somewhere about the different ideas for other Madlibs to add to the mix up on one of my social medias, and then we'll go from there. So you guys, both of you guys have a good day, and I hope you all have a good day. And for those of you who are watching later and don't know what's going on, well, this is every Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We play Madlibs, and I share something fun that I've got. And we'll talk more then. This week's video that I'll have on my channel is a cosplay interview I did. So look for that. It'll probably be up either Wednesday or Thursday. So that'll be up there. So it was nice talking with you, Marie and Becky. You guys both have a great day. Bye.